yeah, take the tip off, swap the tip off. The good thing is you get a fresh tip. Hell yeah.
Sure. I think you got hurt.
Oh, hell no, I'm alright, bro. I'm alright. Living the fucking dream, I believe. Let me grab another tip.
Bro, I looked directly into one of these one time, but I'm lucky I had these glasses on though.
Oh, yeah, bro. No, looking into these, oh, that's a different story. That's bad, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That stuff's serious. You're lying somewhere.
Have you seen me go live on TikTok?
I have seen you go live a couple times on TikTok. I thought it was pretty dope. Yeah, bro. Heck yeah. That's awesome, bro.
I'm all talking to person people and shit.
Yeah, bro. It's good though. Okay, so now let me make sure this is intact all three, bro. There we go. Now I'm gonna attack these coolers. Alright, man. That way you can just run a solid pass all the way through. Is that too short for you? Is that alright?
What is?
Just like welding in between the seat all the way down?
I actually don't even know. I'm gonna just do it.
Alright, sounds good. Let me grab my head. I'm gonna watch it. Might be easier if you, here's how I run out. When I go at it, I'll stand up like this. I'll get my angle right where I want it. I'm going to run a pass just right here so I can kind of show you how I run it real quick. Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Alright. That way I'm just holding it just right. Keep that angle going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way I'm not cutting the shit out of this with the bottom, you know what I mean? Kind of like, yeah, so angle is just about right about there, and then just continue to run it right along.
Okay. Like I feel like I need to get close.
You need to get closer?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you need to get closer, man, get up in there.
Right, yeah, we can run it like that.
Just make sure you have that wire face a little bit down too, that way it doesn't get big. Alright. That's really good, bro.
I feel like if I would have kept going, I would have lost my position.
Right.
I don't know why though.
So it could just be because when you first start, you do lose that angle quite a bit, so it's like you're shifting a little bit. I do see.
I know that Justin told me to like kind of start here and then work my way.
Yeah, they
like
kind of
this.
work. Yeah, and I notice that sometimes that's hard. I like to just like see, and that's the thing because I'll stay it straight up with it because I can see that I'm feeling the top and the bottom. It's not coming up and shooting over because right here, if you look right along here and then you look right here, you see how this goes flush up against it, kind of like a jump. This one goes up and then curves in just a little bit and then comes up flush. So you don't want it to do that. You don't want it to be flush right curving like that. You want it to be flush with it. So I think your angle is too far like into the beam. Shift it down a little bit because you're shooting it, so you want it to shoot. Yeah, you want it to shoot down in straight forward, kind of like that. Does that make sense?
I'm gonna run it like that.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I'll try to run it like that. I guess.
You're good, bro. Yeah, if you could bring this up. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And honestly, if you wanted, you could move a bit quicker too. No, that's actually pretty good. It is tough to top again. So where do you put your wire at when you start welding?
I don't even know. I think like I start like right here.
Right there. So if you could start right here,
Okay.
right next to that line where crevice is in between, and run it straight down from there, all the way in that crevice kind of. Does that make sense? With an angle, you want your tip, imagine this is the tip, you want it to be angled about like that. Does that make sense? Because it looks like right now you have it like about here, and so it shoots kind of up. Does that make sense? So if you could angle it a little bit more, so hit this one more, run it across, that would make you'd be fucking phenomenal at work.
There's something about here.
Yeah, a little bit more of that. Right about that. Perfect.
3, 2, 1.
Fill it up again. There you go. Push it in a little bit more. There you go. There you go. It's not, no, it's not too bad, honestly. You're just starting, yeah? But this is actually what you're doing. But you see this decent amount of undercut right there? Yeah, that's just from, well, here, because it goes to the top, as you can see, it goes to the top, and it holds it, but here's the thing is we can't have, bigger than that. But other than that, it's going all the way up. I think it's just the angle that you're pushing it at. You see how you started over here? This is how it gets. This is actually not bad at all. That's like really fucking good. And this is where it started pushing back in. So I think what happened is right around here, I might have startled you a little bit when I said something, and it changed the angle. You can see that's the angle.
No, but I feel like that helped. Even though it didn't work out,
Right.
I feel like to me it helped.
It helped out quite a bit.
To really interfere the way you did.
Okay, got you. No, I'll keep helping you out. Because when you were going right here first, you had that angle. You had it angled just like that. You were running that fast. As you can see, there's barely any fucking undercut. That looks good. I think around right here is when you shifted that angle. Let's try again and see if we can get it, finish it out. So when you start on this one, right here, you're gonna start. We're gonna pretend like we're actually welding like one of these pieces. So we're actually gonna start in this weld that way, and you're gonna start underneath that piece of glass right there. See that? And you're gonna run it from that glass down to here, right next to that crevice, all the way through. Remember, yeah, that tiny little piece.
Speck.
Yeah, little speck. Start right underneath that, and then keep that angle. Keep that angle up. Try and lead this arm up a little bit. So you're gonna want to have it out like that. That's perfect. And then in there, and then run that through. And make sure you keep that the cone pretty close to your weld, so that way it doesn't touch. Because that popping's frosty.
Right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Bring it more down on this beam a little bit. There you go. A little bit more on the beam. Push it in a little bit. Get rocky. Alright, bring it down again. Alright, hold up one sec. Okay, so I've noticed that you come a lot up on this top. Right? Try if anything, try to keep it down on this bottom. So that way you're not cutting there. You know what I mean? If anything, you come down here easy, like 1, 2 tacks and stick, so you're good to go. But most of the time, it will just fill it up. You know what I mean?
Okay, and then when you say up, you mean that my positioning is like this, more like this instead of like this.
So yeah, so when you're welding it, when I mean up, I mean you're starting from this crack that you should stay on right here. You're starting to cut up here. And you're welding on top.
Okay.
So you want to try and keep it lower down on this one. No, you're good, bro. I get it. Dude, I made so many mistakes. And then keep it like right next to that crack, because you want to try and keep that solid line. Because you see how it goes like up, down, up, down, up, down. You want it to be like that, you know, almost straight all the way across. You know what I mean? And so try and finish this one out, and then I'm going to show you how to fix this.
There you go, yep. Bring that cone in a little bit. Okay, you know what? Actually, let me touch it with the welder real quick.
How do you get a fresh start?
Well, just keep that cone as close as you can. A little bit lower. There you go. There you go.
Alright, so we're going to start from right here, and we're going to clean up the path. So, what you're going to do on this one, you mind if I borrow that for a sec? You're going to come in at it just like about here. You're going to run that pass all the way through, but when you're going through it, you're going to try and fill up these undercuts. You'll start to see your puddle will start to fill in all those cuts. And you'll be able to run it, keep running that pass. Does that make sense?
Can you,
show you?
yeah,
without
actually burning it, I guess?
Yeah, for sure.
Just for a chance to burn it, I guess?
Right. Yeah, so basically what I'm going to do, you'll be like, oh shit, I got undercut here, and here, right? So I'm actually going to start about halfway, maybe a little bit lower. I'm going to change my angle. That's the difficult part, change that angle so that way it shoots up. Does that make sense? But I'm going to run it a little bit quicker. But as I'm going...
You're going to race that tip.
Right, you're going to race it. And as I'm going to watch, and these will start to fill up. I'll notice that these will fill up, because I'll be able to see it with the puddle, with the glow, you know what I mean? So I'll be able to see it fill up, and that's how I know I need to keep going faster and faster and keep it going. Does that make sense? Like in a constant motion. Because if you go too slow, you're going to start getting undercut or underbolt. And that's when a bunch of it builds down up here, and it starts to go like that, no penetration. Does that make sense? So you want to kind of keep it up like this, push it all the way along, keep going all the way through. Does that make sense? That's a little bit more difficult. But once you get that,
You can start here.
yeah, you can start. Yep, right there is good too.
Bring it down a little bit. There you go.
And one other thing, angle it a little bit like that. There you go. So just looking that way. There you go. Yep. Bring it down just a little bit more. Down a little bit, going up. There you go. Keep bringing it down. Alright, go ahead and stop it right there. That start you did so well, dude. So it looks like if you look at it, you can see how it kind of curves up. You started low here, then you worked your way back up. Yeah. And it started cutting the shit out of the top of it. So if you could stay low like you were right here, and run that shit all the way through, and pull up all that undercut, and you'd be able to put the figure out. So if you could start, I would start right about there. And try and fill in that undercut and keep it going. Don't even worry about the pull goal. Just keep going through, because if you get that undercut up top and fill it in, that would be less work for you, if you really had to fix it.
There you go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, bring it down,
Oh, there you go, you're dripping. Hold up.
Alright. So, typically when that happens, it means you're going a little bit too slow. Drop. We'll get some more strap. We'll set up another one. This one has quite a bit of weld on it. Let me grab my gloves real quick. Alright.
Tack it, huh?
Yeah, you can throw a tack right there.
3, 2, 1.
Tack it, throw a tack right here.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so on this one, we're going to try a little different. I'll show you how to. You're going to hold it. Would it be easier if you leaned on this?
I don't know, bro.
You might help it. I know this would help me if I was doing this. I'll show you. So you're going to run a pass from here. You're going to start here. And go all the way just like that. And you keep your toe angle. This one weighs a little bit different. There's like a bunch of different ways to lift this like a little bit carefully. So that way you don't have to worry about holding it. Because like if your back can start to hurt, like plus you use it out of this and do that. So you can go like this. Run it all the way through. And then when you feel like you can't reach anymore, go ahead and stop. And then we'll restart it from here and move the point and then move it out. That shouldn't be too bad. I'll come stand on this side. Right, so I put my one elbow on this, that way I was comfortable. And then I lined up where I wanted to put it. It's going to be more on this one than anything. It's got maybe a 16th, yeah, about there, right there. You're going to run that through all the way through.
3, 2, 1.
Bring that cone in a little bit. There you go. Okay. So try to bring your weld more on here.
Okay.
So when you're welding, what do you look at?
I guess like, I feel like the puddle like this.
You're watching the puddle?
Yeah, and then I try to move it and work it.
Gotcha. Okay, so it might be easier if you watch the wire instead of the puddle, just to get that down first.
Okay.
And make sure you keep that wire right here. Just keep it right here. So literally, you know what, dude? I've got some close stuff. Let me write it down. Alright, so right. Paint fucking blew up. In that case, we're just gonna use this.
Kind of want me to work that, I guess, huh?
Right, so you don't want to pass that white line. You want to stay right on the edge of that white line all the way down. Does that make sense? And then now okay, you want me to walk those back a little bit down? Bring me down, bring me down, bring me down. Down a little bit more. Hold on. Okay. So you're going on this one too. So you come down onto this plate. Does that make sense? So that's what's causing it to roll like that. You see how it's rolling right at the end? How first it seems flat and flush up against this one, and then it starts to roll because you're coming onto this one. So the way to fix that is you're going to want to start a little bit further down, and you're going to want to keep it lower and try and push it all the way out. So try and focus more just welding on this one. Don't even worry about the penetration of this one. Just focus right on this one. Does that make sense? That might make it a little bit easier to bring it down a little bit more. Oh no, I need my gas to go by, so I'm not going to get very good. Right there, perfect.
Too quick? Too quick?
Yeah, but no, that's the perfect fucking spot right there. You move a little bit quick, but that's where you want it. Do that on this side all the way through. All the way through. Remember, keep it more on this one. And if you can do all the way through, just like on that side, no undercut.
It's kind of hard, but I get it. Bring that wire down all the way. You want it more touch of this one. You don't even want it to touch this one. You want your wire down here. Good. So where you want your wire at, you want that wire to be right there. All the way through. Keep going. Bring it down, bring it down.
Yeah, if you could bring it down just a little bit, so you can make sure it's on this one. Because that's where that undercut's coming. Like as soon as you're able to just go straight on this machine, you won't have any like undercut or anything like digging in or anything. He's going too high on this plate.
Plan to work. Work the plan. Plan to work. Work the plan.
One.
Está bien, güey, mira. Good.
Oh yeah? That's lovely.
I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
Acá lo que tienes, yo creo que le quieres dar rápido, güey.
Maybe,
Take your time and go slowly. Like I told you yesterday, you did good. Estoy grabando, güey.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
I just go slowly, and creo que the cuero is building both sides even. I'm gonna put another dick in there.
No, fuck no. Dude, what the fuck? No, but for real, dude, it's actually really good. If you just bring it down a little bit, you can go for sure.
Bring the gun, not the
Wire. Bring the wire. So you want the wire more touching this part rather than touching the top. Because I've noticed that you bring it up a little bit and then it starts to cut the shit out of the top.
The
What
wire
you did
goes
here,
up.
Right. So you gotta make sure your cone is facing more on this part of the metal. Does that make sense? That you did that here and that looks fucking good. That looks good. That's pretty good. Like that was kind of like that's good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand it, man.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, no, for real. Just come over here and fucking love away, man. You're good. It just takes a couple times to get it down. Fortunately, it's not even like that. Whether you're good or not, it's just get that experience. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things like somebody could be like, "Well, I'm the best welder." I mean, you know, they're not just like they barely practice. You know what I mean? So it's like